Imagine a spider that feasts on blood. But wait, it's not the blood you're thinking of. Welcome to the fascinating world of the vampire spider, a creature whose diet is as intriguing as its name. Contrary to what you might expect, this spider doesn't bite humans for their blood. Rather, it has a penchant for blood-engorged mosquitoes. That's right, it specifically hunts down mosquitoes that have just fed on blood. So, the vampire spider is a blood lover, but indirectly. Now, where would you guess these blood-loving spiders live? The vampire spider, unlike its namesake, doesn't lurk in the shadows of Transylvania. Instead, it resides in sub-Saharan Africa, snuggled up close to human settlements. Why, you might ask? Well, it's all about the menu. The vampire spider is particularly fond of the female Anopheles mosquito, a prime carrier of malaria. This makes malaria-prone regions an all-you-can-eat buffet for these spiders. Quite a unique living arrangement, isn't it? Ever thought a spider could be a hero? Well, let's talk about the vampire spider. This 8-legged critter is a silent warrior in the fight against malaria. How, you ask? By feasting on mosquitoes, the primary transmitters of this lethal disease. When a vampire spider chows down on a malaria-infected mosquito, it indirectly curbs the spread of the disease. It's a small yet significant contribution in our ongoing battle against malaria. So, in its own way, the vampire spider is a tiny superhero. Despite the name, these spiders aren't exactly the Dracula of the spider world. Let's clear up a common misconception. Vampire spiders don't go around sinking their fangs into humans or other animals, sucking out their life force. No, their moniker is a little misleading. These 8-legged creatures are really named for their peculiar diet, which consists primarily of blood-filled mosquitoes. They're not interested in sinking their fangs into your neck. They're quite harmless to humans, in fact. Instead, they play an essential role in the ecosystem, helping to control mosquito populations. So before you start reaching for the garlic and wooden stakes, remember this: vampire spiders are not the blood-sucking monsters their name suggests. So they're less Count Dracula, more Count Mosquito Predator. What sets the vampire spider apart from other spiders? Well, their distinctive traits make them a fascinating study. Unlike most spiders, vampire spiders have evolved to feed primarily on blood-filled mosquitoes. They're like nature's own pest control, helping to keep mosquito populations in check. But they're not your average backyard spider. They have a preference for living near human settlements, particularly in sub-Saharan Africa. This is because these areas provide a plentiful supply of their favorite meal, mosquitoes filled with human blood. And while they might sound a bit scary, they're actually doing us a favor. Their diet helps control the spread of malaria, a disease carried by mosquitoes. So the vampire spider is quite the unique creature, isn't it? Let's wrap up our journey into the world of the vampire spider. This bloodthirsty vegetarian thrives in unusual habitats, combats malaria, and yet isn't a true vampire. Truly, a unique species. Subscribe for more because you won't find me later.